Hi everyone, Maxine here with tinkanditreasures. Welcome back to my studio. As you can see, I'm right in the middle of having a play. And I'm so excited with this, I thought I would share. I got these, and these are, well, I'll put the name of what these things are called down in description, but these are the little covers that come with them, and I think there's something we could do with those too. But these are what I got. They're flat on the back, and they do not have the loops. A lot of them have for pendants. These don't have those loops. So trying to find these without that pendant loop is very difficult, but it can be done, as you can see. I got these from N Beads, and I will try and link that. What I'm doing here is I have some black and gold acrylic paint. I got all these in kind of this bronze color, but I also thought it might be fun to put a color on these as well. So I got black and gold. And as you can see, it's fairly easy to dab paint on. Okay, this is ready, and I have our little wax pellets, as you can see, and I think all these are in frame. Yes, they are. So these are what I've been making so far, and look how pretty they are. Look at this. Oh, I haven't glued them in yet. So look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Anyway, so yeah, let's get this out. You can see what I'm doing here. You just melt the wax and pour it in until that gets full. Oops. And, oops. Clean that up a little bit real quick. This wax, you know, it sets up fairly quickly for something that's so hot. It's amazing to me how quickly it sets up. Anyway, you just melt the wax, of course, like you do. But you know, this is just another thing to do with our wax kits that we all were crazy, you know, crazy about getting a while back and making wax seals. And this is just another thing to do with them. So here I've got the ones that are in the bronze. That's how they came. And I ordered the bronze specifically because the silver can be tricky. If silver isn't a nice silver, it can look really cheap. So I didn't want that. So I knew this bronze would look good. And then it's easy to paint the black or the gold color. I saw Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah do this a few weeks ago, and she was actually using you know, bright colors, blues and greens and what have you to paint those, which, you know, that's great too. It just depends on the look you want, you know. What the look is you're going for, or what's going to work in your journals. she does use a lot more brighter colors than what I tend to use. So look at how that turned out. I hope you can see that. Maybe I can bring you down here a little closer. Sorry about the light if it's not. Isn't that pretty? Now see this pink one, I am not happy with that at all. In fact, it's dry, so I can take it out. But I had mixed the pink. Unfortunately, when it poured, I got this on the outside, you know, on the top, rather than mixing with that. That would have been pretty. But, you know, you have to be really careful with pink. Because as you can see, pink can look like Pepto-Bismol real quick. So, you know, you do have to be careful with pink, unfortunately. It doesn't always turn out the way you think it should. So, yeah, this one, that's really pretty. I really like that. And, oh, this one, that's really pretty. That's looks kind of like tigers, or was it goldstone? Kind of looks like goldstone in there. This one here, that, I really like how that turned out. I hope you can see these good. Anyway, yeah, you just, you know, take some acrylic paint. And this is what I'm using. Just regular acrylic paint. And this is the gold that I have. This is actually for metal. But, yeah, I don't really notice. I mean, of course, you're not going to be scratching and stuff at it anyway. But, you know, that stays on there pretty good. So, I don't think you have to have specifically, you know, acrylic paint that's for metal. Because the black does not appear to be for metal specifically. So, yeah, this is just a lot of fun. It's just another thing we can do with these wax kits that we all got. I don't want you to run out and buy something that you don't already have. We've all done that, haven't we? But yeah, if you have the wax kit that you got for making wax seals and you want to try something different, this is a lot of fun. And you know, I'm sure. And then of course these, you know, having a flat back like this, you know, you can glue those down in the middle of a bow, or, you know, maybe a flower, or, you know, just a fabric snippet type of thing. Having something like this in the middle of that would be really pretty. So, yeah, there's a lot of ways you can use this to decorate your journal, and it's not too bulky. Yeah, so see, it's not too bulky. I like that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to glue these down. I think probably hot glue would be a good thing to use for these. Let's see how this is gonna look. Got quite a bit of colors in that one, so oh yeah, look at that. And you just never know how they're going to turn out. I mean, that's the fun part, you know, is pouring it in and watching and seeing what you get. Isn't that pretty? Really like that. Let's see, what colors did we have in there? We had gold Or not, it's not really gold. That's the gold. I don't know what color that is. Kind of a bronzy color or something. We had this lighter color. Oh, that's pretty. I think this little bronze color really is a nice accent to a lot of the colors. It just makes, I don't know, makes them richer, I guess, deeper. So look at this one now. Even with this pink one, and it has some marbling in it with the deeper color, I'm still not really happy with that. See, it pops right out. So, you know, if you don't like how something turned out, you can pop it right out and redo it until you glue them in there. That's anyway, you know. So, yeah, this is just a lot of fun, guys. And I will try and link below the link to find these, because I'll tell you right now. Oh, excuse me for my fingernails. God, polish just chips right away, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but it's so frustrating because I put polish on and I spend a lot of time, you know. I actually use rubbing alcohol on my fingernails before I, you know, put polish on, just to make sure that any you know, oils or anything like that is clean, you know. My nails are clean of any oils or anything like that. And doggone if the polish doesn't chip off right away anyway. I don't know. So I will try and link below where I found these, because I'll tell you, I searched for them for probably a week. Tina said she got them on Amazon. And yes, Amazon has a whole lot of these. But I couldn't find any that didn't have the loop for the pendant on them. And the ones I did find that didn't have the loop, they had a pin on the back of them. I don't want that either. So yeah, it took me a long time and a lot of searching around to try and find these. So I don't know if Amazon UK, is it different than Amazon for US? I don't know. I mean, it must be. It must be, right? Because she said she got him on Amazon. She wasn't able to link it or something specifically to what she purchased, but she said she got him on Amazon, but I could not find him on Amazon. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, you just never know what you're going to get. And sometimes it's just, you know, it's just fun to throw a couple colors in there and see what happens, you know. Like I said, if you don't like it, you just pop it out and do it again. Yeah, I don't care for that. Pink is I love pink. Pink's my favorite color. I think a lot of you know that. It's also very tricky color. I mean, it's real easy to get into the Pepto-Bismol category. So yeah, I have a lot of other colors in acrylics, but I mean, the ones Tina did were really pretty. I'm not saying that, you know, they're not pretty. They were pretty, but not, I don't know. It's just not my style, I guess. I like more classic look, I guess. And I think these lend themselves really well with a vintage look, which my journals for the most part are vintage look. I don't really get away from the vintage look very much. Once in a while, I'll do a spring flower, fresh type journal. But for the most part, let's put a white one in there and see what happens. I haven't used white yet. So yeah, but for the most part, I hate it when it starts to smoke and stuff. Not really sure why it does that sometimes. So I got this holder. I thought that would be, you know, the right height to warm it up without, you know, causing overheating or smoking. But anyway, yeah, look at this one. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? I think that's so pretty. So yeah, most of my journals, like I said, are more vintage, to the vintage style, and I don't use a lot of bright colors. Or maybe I should, huh? Ooh, look at that. It is just so much fun to pour these things out. See what's you know, what you're gonna get. It's just, that would be what that would look like. So yeah, as you can see, this is a lot of fun. You could, I mean, I did this in a relatively quick amount of time. Of course, you know, now I have to glue each one of these down if I choose to keep them. You know, I'll only keep ones that I really like how they turned out, because look at how easy it is to redo it, you know? You're now not out very much, you know, 2 or 3 wax pellets is all. I wish I had black, but as you can see right here, that's where the black lived. And the black was used up right away. I really like the black. As you know, what I always say, little bit of black, little bit of bling. So, yeah, I really got involved in the black and making black wax seals. So, okay, let's see now, what color haven't we used? I see that color in some. I see that color. I have not used this color. In fact, it doesn't appear I've used this color much at all. And this makes everything look good. So we'll put that in there and see what happens. But yeah, it's just pouring this out and seeing, you know, the mixture of colors and the designs you get. It's just fascinating. It just really is. I wish I had several of these going, you know, so I could do that a lot faster. It's so much fun. But these little things, they actually come with, and they fit right in there, right? And it's kind of like a magnifying glass. So you could put like a piece of decorative paper or something like this inside these and put that on top of it. And that would be really pretty too. So yeah, I think I will do that too with some of them. Just find some pretty paper. And the only thing I can see is trying to cut a piece of paper to this size. Of course, if you took one of these and traced around it, I imagine that would get you pretty close. All right, let's see what happens here. Do we like that color? That's not bad. Okay, so let's just... one more, okay? One more. It's too much fun. It's just too much fun. So yeah, in upcoming videos, perhaps you will see me actually using these, decorating some ephemera or something for a journal. So yeah, you never know. Sorry about that. I think I bumped you. For a while there, the candle was just really melting the wax quickly. It's kind of worn down a little bit now, so it's not quite so intense. But yeah, so far except for the pink ones, look like Pepto-Bismol, I'm really happy with how these are turning out. Yeah, I love pink, but pink is a very difficult color. It truly is. It can be stunning, or it can be, you know, pretty awful. Oh, look at that. Yeah, and you know, one thing I thought I would have, you know, some issues with is maybe getting them too full, you know, something like that, having them run over, but that hasn't been the case. It hasn't, I really haven't had that problem. So, let's see, this color is deep green. That would be pretty. Be with this one. And that one. Can you see colors I'm using right there? Getting quite the collection here. Man, I tell you, I'm just surprised at how quickly this is, that I've used up all these. I don't know how many is in a, 10. So, really? 10? Are you sure? Doesn't seem like 10. I don't think there's 10 in there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I took some out of that one already. I don't know. says there's 10 in each. I suppose we could count these. I haven't taken these out. Oh my. Huh. Sometimes these little bags are so fiddly, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's 10 in each little bag. And right away I've used them almost. This is not good. Beans, I didn't find them on Amazon. It takes longer to get them, which is oh, wow, that's really pretty, isn't it? I like how that turned out. Add one more of those, one more of these to it. So you just keep, you just keep building what's in there already. If you want to totally change colors, then of course you would want to get a wet wipe. And be very careful because this little puppy is hot. It does get hot. But yeah, you just wipe it out before, the wax, once it cools, then you can't clean it out very well at all. It's not very easy. I let it go too long and I had to heat it up again in order to clear out what was in there. But yeah, you can just keep building on the colors that's in there, unless you want to totally change the color combinations. You can just let it build. And you get some, get something that you hadn't quite planned on. Ooh, that is pretty. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I like that. Oh, got one more. Oh, guys, this is just, I don't want to stop. I need to stop. I need to go fix dinner. My sweetie is probably wondering what's happened to me, but I hadn't planned this. I hadn't planned, I thought I'd just play around a little bit, and I just really got caught up in it. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I need to share this with everyone. And, before I know it, here I am. Yeah, but so, if you want, give this a go. If it looks like something that you could utilize or that you would, like to do. I know we watch a lot of videos and people are always doing something and using something we don't have, right? And, well, I know, it gets expensive, you run out and buy every little thing that someone is using that you don't have, and of course it's always something you don't have, right? I always get excited when I see a video and they're doing something and I actually have whatever it is, they're doing. I get real excited about it, It's like, oh my God, I actually have that. And I have so much stuff, How could they possibly come up with something that I don't have? But it happens all the time. Anyway, thanks for joining me, ladies. And like I said, if you're at all inclined and you have your wax pellets and your little, wax seal kit, and you're thinking, what else can you do with it? What else can you make? You know, give this a go. You know, and I don't suppose you need to have, you know, these little things specifically. I mean, it could be any number of things, really, that you could fill with the wax. Because this hot wax, it will, you know, mold to anything. So, you know, look around and see what you have. Maybe, I don't know, maybe yard sales or the thrift shop and old jewelry, maybe. Broken jewelry. You know, these are, what are they? Oh, okay, they're 1 inch. So from one side to the other, they're 1 inch. And going the other way, they're just a tad over 1 inch. Not quite 1 inch and 1/4 going this way. But they're 1 inch going this way. So they're oval, so of course they're a little bit longer than they are wide. But anyway, so thanks for joining me, ladies. Everyone, take care. Take care of you. Love each other. And join me the next time. And we'll see what else we can do. Like I said, if you want to see Tina and her version of doing this, go check out her channel, because she's the one that I watched, where I got the idea anyway. I don't know if anyone else has done it, but Tina with Shabby Dabby Doodah is where I got the idea. So until the next time, ladies, take care, and I'll see you again.